Hey everybody, hi there in the virtual world. Thanks so much for being here. This is normally where we'd be standing up there at Daniel's down in the basement. Everybody's drinking and having a great time, having great steak and crab, and it's really always a good time to see everybody. But of course, this year is different. I don't have my mask on. Maybe wherever you are participating because you're going to make sure that someone, some kids, some families' Christmas is even brighter than it could have possibly been because of Forgotten Children's Fund. So here we are in the virtual world. Dan is right over there. I can still smell the bruise on his breath, even though he is about 400 yards away. Brandy is over there in a beautiful dress. You are where you are. Here's a couple things you can do right now. You can text or call a friend and say, hey, listen, there is this amazing organization that I've been involved in a long time. Could you do me a favor? Could you log on and be a part of it? It is so easy. Look at this. All we're going to ask you to do is go to captains4fcf.org. If you go there, you'll see everything you need when it comes to all the sort of bits and pieces to put all this together. And you can start bidding, and you can also get ready to start donating as well. So it's captains4fcf.org is the place to be able to participate in all of this. The fact that you're watching right now tells me you're already halfway there. Now, here's what we've got in store for you tonight. We have got a silent auction, which is terrific. We got about 15 pounds of crab. We got some cod in there as well. And that's going to be open until midnight, so you can bid on that. And then also we're going to have 10 super duper live auction items as well. I won't be able to do my thing with jumping around and selling it to you and making fun and running around in the crowd and embarrassing people and myself. We're not going to do that. We'll do it in the virtual world, which means we'll show you item number one. We'll show you item number two. We'll bring them both up simultaneously. We'll give you 2 minutes on the clock, and you can bid on those. That's the way we'll take care of that. Now, if you're new to the Forgotten Children's Fund, I can tell you right now that the history of this organization is so absolutely just so Northwest. So when we call our sponsors and we say, can you help out? Emerald's Landing says, absolutely. Platypus says, please, can I come back again? I want to be a part of this. Every single sponsor you see right there, we need to get a bigger slide board because everybody wants to be a part of it because it has such great Northwest roots. We'll talk about how it all got started back in 1976 in just a little bit. But thanks again to our sponsors. Every year when we call you, we say, can you be a part of it? Or you call us, you call Dan, and you say, hey, are you guys doing that again this year? I have to tell you, on a serious note, there were a lot of people that work with this organization who were like, maybe not this year, because the heart and soul of the Forgotten Children's Fund is what happens there in the basement at Daniel's. Now, we're moving to Mischief Distillery will be next year. That's where we'll be next year. But normally it's all of us, a small group of people in one room, just having a heck of a great time, raising a lot of money. And this year we said, you know what? Darn it all. The kids need us and the families need us, so let's do it. So here we are in the virtual world. You are where you are. You're watching wherever you are. You're making sure that you've got on and you've logged on and you're ready to give. In fact, money is already coming in. Thanks, everybody, for making donations. So that's what's going to be happening for you tonight. We have a goal of about $125,000. We'd love to be able to get there. Pretty sure we will because so many people every single year donate. And reminding you that if you're with Microsoft, don't forget, they match all of your donations. So keep all of that in mind as well. So the main part of the evening is that you're here with us, okay? You, whether you realize it or not, are going to make someone's Christmas incredibly bright. I had an opportunity. I was humbled by the fact to be able to participate in going around to families into homes a couple of years ago. Brandy, you've done that as well, right? You've had an opportunity to go in there dressed as an elf. I'm sure you look, I don't want to, can you be the sexy elf? Is that all right? You said how to say that. Is it a family show? But the thing is that when you walk into those homes, and you know, Brandy, you gave me an opportunity to experience this firsthand a couple of years ago. You cry. I mean, there are grown men that walk out of there and they're like, I can't believe this is a Christmas miracle. Whether you realize it or not, if you've never been a part of the army of volunteers that wrap the gifts or are in the home or driving the trucks or part of the buses or feeding all the volunteers, it is the most special experience you can have. I get all choked up just thinking about going into some of those houses. It's crazy. Dan Wood, my dear friend, who's got a heart gigantic, it's as big as his liver, as a matter of fact. He can't go through this evening when he's out there with those kids and going into those houses without shedding a tear. It is an amazing thing. And the fact that we've got letters, that thousands of letters that come in. Brandy, you've got a couple that you've drawn out for us today. Maybe you can explain just exactly what the needs are from a few families that you've got there.
Well, generally, with all of the families are very needy, and do you want me to just read these couple letters here?
Please, yeah.
My daughter and I are recently escaping from a domestic violence situation. We have been homeless because of this for a very long time. Currently, we are staying with my grandmother until I get approved for housing. Because we have had to move around so much in order to stay safe, my 4-year-old has never lived in one place very long, has never made many friends, and or been to any daycares. I have been unable to hold a job for more than a couple months. We are just trying to get stable. I have managed to get my associate's degree through it all by taking classes online and utilizing low-income resources for education. This year, I would like for my daughter to have a real tree and experience how nice Christmas can be. I am still looking for a job, so I have very little income at the moment, most of which I pay to my grandma for rent. It's heartbreaking. Every one of these letters are so similar to this. Here's one more that I chose. Hello, I was sent your way by my daughter's therapist who said you could help with Christmas. Unfortunately, my kid's dad has had some trouble with his health, so it's been rocky for 6 months, and then he lost his job last month. His health is better, but I don't know when he will get another job. I am the only one working in my household with a family of 5, myself, my husband, and our 3 kids. I have just enough to cover rent and food, but nothing extra. We work hard, but since my husband's illness, we are barely surviving. We would be thankful for any help you can give us, but my kids could really use jackets and socks. If it is possible for some Christmas gifts too, it would bring happiness to my kids that they haven't had for a long time. Just hoping to see them smile on Christmas. Ugh, heartbreaking.
Yeah, but the beauty of it is that you're there, I'm here, and you're where you are right now, and you'll make sure that it's not heartbreaking. The beauty of this program is the fact that we've all reached a point in our life, we don't need another pair of socks or a tie or anything else. And so often for so many people, Christmas just feels like something that's on the calendar that you just sort of mindlessly go through because it's just this exchange of gifts that don't really mean anything. But this really puts meaning behind the season because these kids have been told by their mom and their dad that it's not going to be a very good Christmas this year. The mom's trying to lower the expectations, but then the kids don't understand because everything around them is all about, well, where's Santa and where's the magic and what about the Rudolph and what about the reindeer and what about all that? I thought Santa will find us. Does Santa forget about us? I mean, it's like something from a Hallmark movie, but it's so real. But you are the magic. You, right now, you sitting there, whether you realize it or not, with your robe half open. Please, have some decency. But you're the magic of Christmas. So here's what we're gonna do. You ready? We're gonna sell some live auction items. So the beauty of this is you're gonna be able to get yourself a great item, and at the same time, the money's gonna come right over to Forgotten Children's Fund, so everybody wins. It's known in the corporate world as a win-win, win-win-win, okay? So we're gonna give you lot 1 and lot 2, and then we're gonna give you 2 minutes on the clock, and then from there, we're gonna make sure that you get a chance to bid on. So you ready? Here comes item number 1. This is the Xbox. Now, of course, the Microsoft Xbox is always every single year making it even better than the year before. So in this particular case, all you gotta do is say, hey, switch back over, give me TV, give me football, give me whatever you want. Xbox goes back and forth. This is the most advanced. And of course, for anyone that has an old one that is not working anymore, every single year, Microsoft makes sure they make it even that much better. So if the kid at home has one and you want one, or you want to be able to give it as a gift, this is a great one. That's lot number 1. That is, of course, the Xbox, and it's got all the bells and whistles that goes with Xbox. Thanks so much to Microsoft for that one. That's lot 1. Here comes lot 2. Lot 2, oh, look, Brandy in her beautiful Christmas dress is demonstrating where she's standing in front of a Vanna kind of thing. If she was on The Price is Right, that is the ceramic vase. There she is right there, and it weighs about 600 pounds. That would describe the giant triceps that she has. That is a ceramic vase, and it is absolutely gorgeous. much like the model, and she is really awkwardly turning it back and forth in a weird way. Okay, your mask is nice too, by the way. Look at that mask to catch the COVID. Better put the mask on so the vase doesn't get it. That's the ceramic vase, and that's the Xbox. And they're both up right now for bids. Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock, and you get a chance to bid on them right now. If you're having any trouble whatsoever, don't forget, go to captain4fcf.org. That's the way that goes. If we were selling this at a live auction, I'd be like, hey, 200, you get a bid 3, and 3 bid 4, you get a bid 4, bid 500, you get a bid 5. And there's always one guy, and there's 2 or 3 guys, right, Brandy, that just bid everybody up, and then bail out, and then, make sure their friend pays more than they need to. Right now, coming in with lot number 2, this is a ceramic vase that is available, as Brandy has demonstrated that. The vase has been bid on at this point. And where is the top bid on the vase? Top bid on the vase right now is coming in. The market value is on $5,000. How about on the Xbox? We'll take a look at the Xbox. We're getting down to the last few minutes on that. Top bid on Xbox, there it is right there. Kathy is in at $200. That's good for you, Kathy. Right underneath, hey, look at Dr. Tony. Thanks for getting in at $150. So it looks like at this point, Kathy's going to take the Microsoft Xbox, and it looks like the vase will go as well. So both of those items come off the block, and if we used all 2 minutes, we count it down and we are finished. See how that works? It's that simple and it's that easy, and you have just given. We thank you very much, Kathy. Kathy B gives $200. She gets herself the Xbox, and the vase goes out as well. So that's lot 1. That's lot 2. Let's move along to lot 3 and 4. Here we go. Here comes what lot 3 looks like. Lot 3 is a camping set, and it is absolutely the best camping set anywhere because it's got everything you need. We got the tent for you. That's a one-day tent, one-man tent. Plus, you get some food as well. And then, of course, the kids want to be able to watch. They got the Frozen suitcase, so they got the suitcase from Frozen 2. That's included. I don't know why the kids have got a suitcase, but they do when they're going to go camping in the Northwest. And then we also have, let's see, we're going to make sure we got something cozy for you. Your nice inflatable mattress. That's all part of the experience of being out there in the wilderness. And with the kids, it's fun just to be able to get this nice little setup for camping. And you could take the kids into the backyard, and they would last about an hour and a half. They would hear something spooky, and then they'd run in, and then you would end up taking the whole thing down and going in. Believe me, from personal experience, that's exactly what happens. Or this is a legitimate camping little setup for yourself. Great gift for somebody that wants to explore the Northwest outdoors. There you go. Here is lot 4. Lot 4 is going to be the Mariners. Don't forget, this is their season because right now, mathematically speaking, they're still in it for 2021. Come on, Ems. This is the year, and this are great seats for you right there in the Terrace Club, and this is the year that you get a chance to enjoy the Mariners. If they had a cutout of you this year and you were in the stands, forget about it. This is going to be the real deal. Hopefully, we're back right there at Safeco enjoying the M's as they march towards the pennant and then, of course, the World Series. That's going to be what you can expect from the Mariners 2021. Ready? Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Let's sell both. We're going to take care of our camping extravaganza, the nice little setup for anybody that wants the mattress, plus also the tent, and then the kids get the nice Frozen 2 suitcases included in there. Everything you see that's on the lot right there for you, that's your camping. Or we're going to do the Mariners. This is going to be 4 great seats waiting for you, comfortable, beautiful seats right down front, 4 seats in the Terrace Club, and you have a great time. Every once in a while, the camera's going to swing around and catch you in the Terrace Club. Great food, great service, and of course, there's not a better way to spend a beautiful summer day in the Northwest. Right there, the crack of the bat, the Mariners are down by 12, but listen, the thing is, they still have the 8th inning. They're coming back. They're coming back. The other team's exhausted from running around the bases, but not the M's. No way. This is going to be their year 2021. So that's 4 tickets for you in the Terrace Club. That's the M's extravaganza, or you can go on the other lot as well. So we'll take care of both right now. Top bids coming in right now on the camping set. Let's see, that includes the mattress, and that is the nice little Frozen 2 suitcase for you. Plus, you get a few other things as well. Top bid on that is Lisa. Lisa Ashby has got that with 110. Heather, don't be outbid by Lisa. I mean, I hate to pit the two of you together, but let's come on now. At $80 and 110, you can keep going. Thank you, Lisa. You're going to get this. Top value on that is 400. Hey, who's going to get the M's tickets? Switch on over. Let's take a look. It looks like Gina is going to get the M's. Gina takes that away from Frederick. Come on. Gina has been bidding on this. She desperately wants it. Tim Lewis falls behind and looks like he will have to consider himself not to be the winner when it comes to Mariners 4 tickets in the Terrace Club. Both those lots up. Final seconds coming down with 26 seconds left. this is your chance to get in and bid. This is also a great way to take care of all your Christmas shopping, because look at this. You get something, then you give that to a friend, and then, of course, Forgotten Children's Fund gets the money from you and your bidding. Gina, thank you very much. Lisa's going to be able to get that camping gear, and she's going to have herself a nice little getaway right there. She heads out into the great Northwest. She'll take that one away. Gina's going to get herself the Mariners tickets. It looks like it goes away to her because Frederick has dropped off. Tim Lewis, I don't even know where you are anymore. Frederick was in for a little while. Where are the Mariner fans? That's it. That's all. Time out. Time done. That's lot 3, that's lot 4. Top bids are coming in. We've closed out on it. And again, if you're having any trouble whatsoever, if we're going way too fast for you, if you've missed out, don't worry, you still have a chance to give during the Fund a Need. Or, of course, right down there, you can see that's the best way to get on board and to be able to bid. That's captains4fcf.org. Log on, everything is there for you. Okay, here comes 5 and 6. You ready? Here comes 5 and 6. These are the top lots on this one. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock, but right now, this is what 5 looks like. This is 2 nights, Shelter Bay, and you're saying to yourself, oh my gosh, Panama Canal, the beautiful Panama Canal. I've never been there before, there in the Caribbean. I would love to go, but I don't know if I can go at this time of year. So what do you think? Well, we're going to be extremely flexible with you. So if you don't want to go this year, you can go next year. We're going to make sure that you get a chance to experience this, all right? Here's what we got. We got 1 week. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo. It's got a 9-hole golf course right nearby. This is terrific for you. High-end finishings, everything you want. This is for you. This is lot number 5. Is that lot number 5, Chris? That's lot number 5. Here it said 2 nights, Shelter Bay Marina and Hotel, right down there in the Caribbean. You're right there next to the Panama Canal. History is waiting for you to discover. You get a chance to see the amazing Panama Canal and understand about how it was made, the lives that were lost, and the treaties that were given, and all the rest. You're right in the middle of it right there. Beautiful, quick little getaway. That's a nice way to spend some time in the Caribbean. That's lot 5. Here comes what 6 looks like. This is lot 6, and this, of course, the Hot Wheel collection. Now, there's 130 of these, and they have got some classics. Hot Wheels started in 1963. And then it was taken over. Mattel sold it out to somebody else, I think, in 1996. But the thing is, they're classics. They're die-cast metal. The reason they call them Matchbox, about the same size as a Matchbox, for those of you that remember what Matchboxes were. I remember I had my favorites. I had a nice little Corvette. I had a goat. I think even a Volkswagen was included in there, but this is a really cool setup. There's so many collectibles that are in here on this one. This is a nice gift for kids or for an adults to act like kids. 130 is in the collection. So 2 minutes are on the clock, and here we go. So you go to the Caribbean, you go to the Panama Canal, and you stand right there. You can play golf. You can have some friends over if you'd like. It is 2 nights right there. And then, of course, there's 1 week in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo. So here's the main thing that people say when it comes to any travel. You're concerned about COVID-19. Gotcha. Understand. That's why we want to work with you and make sure that we're extremely flexible when it comes to these trips. Any of the trips that you see available, we want to work with you. So it's not going to be like, oh, the date, too bad I missed it. I couldn't go because of COVID-19. We know you got some concerns. We've got you covered on those. Very, very flexible on the dates. Checking our next lot. This is, of course, the Matchbox, 130 Matchbox. Some of them are collectibles. In fact, all of them are collectibles. They're all in their little containers, so they're ready to go. A great gift for somebody. If you already have a Matchbox collection, add to it with this 130 Matchboxes. They're all classics. And in fact, I think there's an SUV that's in there. There might even be a new electric car would be in there, maybe a Tesla. And of course, all the fun that goes with Matchbox. In fact, I had the big plastic Matchbox, and each one of them had their own little garage. And then Billy Carney came over, and he had a cherry bomb and an M80, and he blew up my garage. Coal in Billy Carney's stocking for the rest of his life, hopefully. Okay, that's what happened in there. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to share all that. Just it was tragic to see those Matchbox go up like that. But in some ways, also sort of fun. All right, let's go back to our trip. Don't forget, there's just 25 seconds left to doing bidding, and that's good. Top bids coming in right now. Top bids coming in. Shelter Bay Marina. The top bid, are you kidding me? $100? Brian, shame on everybody else. Brian's going to get this for $100? Are you kidding me? $100, and you're going to be going there to the Caribbean, and you're going to be in the sunshine, and you're going to be a part of all of it, and that's it. Sold out on that one, so we go where the Caribbean goes, and we're going to work with you on the dates on that. Caribbean is gone, plus the Matchbox are gone. Who's the top bidder on the Matchbox? Let's see who wins on that one. Market value is $2,000. Top bid coming in on that one is anybody? Chris, you got that one? Is it? Who is it? It is, Frederick Michael Robinson. Good for you, Frederick Michael Robinson. I know you were bidding on the Mariners earlier, and now you got yourself the Matchbox. So 130 Matchboxes for you. Okay, you ready? See how this works? Let's go into the next one. Here we go. We're going to put them up for bids. This is super cool. Every year, or at least for the couple of years anyway, Aston Martin has been able to get us a car. This is an experience for you. We like to say you time this so you can have this happening during your high school reunion. Because when you roll up in this bad boy, it's like Bond, James Bond. And you throw the keys, and there's a beautiful woman there, and then you wake up from the dream, but you do have the car. I can tell you that right now. 24 hours, you are James Bond. The 007 Aston Martin. Coolest car around. I got a chance to sit in it, and the leather, it just folds around you. You press the button, and those 8 cylinders just purr. This car is so cool, and you really do feel like James Bond. But don't drive it over into a wall or take it off a bridge and have it do some sort of flip, and then you come out in a tuxedo and look great. Take care of the car. But every single fantasy comes true when you get this beautiful car. For 24 hours, it's all yours. We just ask you, don't drive it to Mexico. I think that we'll keep it safe right there. That's one of the lots. Next one that comes up as well. This is on lot 8. This is going to be really cool for you. This is 1 week in Sun Valley. It's a beautiful condo. You can play golf if you'd like. You can go skiing if you'd like. There's a couple blackouts, and that's during the holidays around Christmas time, of course. But 1 week in a cool condo in Sun Valley. Beautiful Sun Valley. You can either fly into Boise. It's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive. Slow down as you go into some of those smaller towns. Those cops will zing you pretty quickly. But the beautiful part of this is a great condo, and it sleeps like 6 people or something. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath. And as I always like to say, if you want to make a vacation extra fun, bring feral cats. I just can't say enough about feral cats. Bring them in a box. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's put 2 minutes on the clock, and let's take care of both of these. So first one is James Bond. That's you. I'm talking to you. You are James Bond. James Bond. And you've got the Aston Martin. We thank so much to Aston Martin for being able to provide this beautiful car. With 2 minutes on the clock, the top bids are coming in on this thing. 24 hours, you've got the car. You are driving it. Where do you want to go? You want to just hang around? Perhaps new pictures for Instagram? You're like leaning on the car like, that's right, Bond, James Bond. That's your car. Top bids coming in on that one right now. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. Let me say something right now. It can't be Dan Wood. Don't let it be Dan Wood. Don't let him get this car. I don't know who else is out there. Michael Frederick, don't let him we can't let Dan Wood get the car. There's just no way, because it's just wrong. I don't want him in that car. And then he's driving around and beeping the horn and waving to everybody with his weird, annoying, does he still have that mustache? Don't let him get that car. That is the Aston Martin. Somebody outbid Dan. Don't let this happen. It's an injustice. Let's check out the next lot. This is your chance to go to Sun Valley. This is Sun Valley, 1 week in beautiful Sun Valley. Thanks so much. Don't forget, we're going to work with you on the dates. We'll make sure that you are safe and sound. You get about 6 people in there. You don't need the feral cats, but you can have a great time. Wonderful skiing. I know they've gotten themselves, I think it's 48 inches already on the base there at Sun Valley. So skiing is always great. Champagne powder, as they say. And there's 2 minutes on the clock, and we're counting down to 30 seconds. So please, somebody outbid Dan. Let's see where Dan is. Let's see where you're on the Aston Martin. Please, for the love of God, because it's just an injustice. He should not be anywhere near that car. Oh, no. Chris from Park Place, Aston Martin, do something. Call somebody. Again, this is wrong. He shouldn't have the car. Dan would, and come in as a group and outbid Dan. But the Aston Martin is going to be quite the experience for him. And you know, he's going to be walking around. Maybe he's going to have his weird tuxedo on and doing an English accent that's not very good. Let's go back to Sun Valley and see where we are with that one. Don't forget, this is going to be for 1 week in Sun Valley. You're going to play golf. There's got great tasting with great wine. You go right in there and have fabulous. Have lots of really cool restaurants all around Sun Valley. Top bid coming in right there is Tim Lewis at $825. Tim, good for you if you get this. Patrick, Julian, don't let this get away. And Sam, we're talking 1 week. You got 6 people in there. Charge your friends. Yes, make some money on this baby. Time's up on it. There we go. We sold out on both of those. Please, I don't even want to look. Switch over. Did Dan get the Aston Martin? Did he? Oh, I should have outbid him. Dan, congratulations to you. Giving you a hard time, but you're going to enjoy that car. Thanks so much to our friends over there at Park Place for that beautiful, beautiful Aston Martin. And when it comes to Sun Valley in 1 week and 6 people, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, who gets it? Tim Lewis does. Way to go, Tim. Top bid coming in at $825. Some bargains are being had right now, but the big thing is that each and every dollar that's being raised now and then during our Fund the Need, helping with Forgotten Children's Fund, because we want to make sure that Christmas is bright. Hey, the cannon is back. We sold the cannon last year. Now it's an actual functioning cannon. You got to do a few things to make it go off. But if you've always wanted to have a cannon, this is your chance. It is about like this big, right? And why is it pointed right at me? It's 31 inches long. It is the authentic cannon. It's sculpted and it's cast and it's one piece. And if you've always wanted to have a cannon for whatever reason, you want to have it there on your desk, or you've got some sort of, maybe you yourself had a gardening accident and you need something like that that's shaped like that, then here we go. This is the cannon. It's built, it's ready for you. It needs a couple of adjustments. Put the pin in there so you don't blow your thumb off, and you will be able to fire that cannon to Heart's Delight, and you can just tell the judge why you did it when they expect you to send you to jail for a couple of days for disturbing the peace. All right, that is the cannon. That's lot number 1. It is really cool. It's a beautiful cannon. It's nice and heavy. Great gift for somebody. Or we can go to lot 10. Here comes 10 coming up for you. This is the captain's chair. Every year we've got the captain's chair, and the nice thing about this year is we've got it in 2 different colors, black or white, the captain's chair. This is a classic, your choice, I said, of black or white, slim or full size. Friends will love this. If you got some old ratty-looking chair, we love the fact that every year we get this one. Fred Miner and Mahler Associates, thank you very much for the chair. Top bid coming in, this one is $2,000. We did have a reserve on it. Oh, Dan's got the chair as well. Look at Dan with the chair. It's valued at $6,000. This is a great gift for someone. You know what? Come in, and everybody, come in as a group and buy this for your favorite that would like to be able to get the captain's chair. Again, the leather is outstanding. All the work's included in it. It's absolutely the best you can possibly have. Every year we sell this, it always goes well. We thank our friends to be able to provide that for us. So top bids coming in. 2 minutes are on the clock, and here we go. We're going to take care of both of these. Again, the captain's chair is an opportunity for you to get rid of the old one that is just worn out. Maybe it's got just seen one too many beers dropped on it, or perhaps a cigarette butt or something like that. It just wears out with the weather. So this captain's chair for you, either in black or white. We have hit the reserve, and Dan is the top bidder on it. That's the captain's chair. Back to our other one that's available for you going on live is, of course, the cannon. In fact, this would make a great gift package. Captain's chair and cannon, captain's chair and cannon. It's a 31-inch brass cannon, which is a completely die cast for you. It can fire. It will fire. Couple of little instructions that you need to be able to take care of, and where to put the pin in place and load it up, and then shoot it off, right? Maybe opening day of boating season, you've got that baby right there in the bow of the boat, and you are firing it off. Of course, there's nothing coming out of it, just a lot of noise. You know what I'm talking about? All right. With 1 minute and 4 seconds left, we're counting it down. The last few items are coming in, and this is top bid for you in the brass cannon. Top bid is $2,300. Is that for the cannon? That is for the cannon. Is that the cannon, Chris? Whoa, good for you, Dan. Someone, I hate to give away where Dan's buying his Christmas gifts, but someone's going to get that cannon this year. Of course, that's the cannon. And when it comes over to our captain's chair, where are we on that one? This is the beautiful captain's chair. Top bid on this one. Dan, look at Dan coming back in again. Must have been a good year for Dan selling boats. His top bid is $3,500. Dan's going to get the Aston Martin. He's going to get the cannon, and then he's also going to get himself the captain's chair. If he's outbid by Patrick Julian or Steven, either one could jump back in again. But top bid is $3,500. With 15 seconds left on the clock, this is your last chance to come in and steal it. Dan is like the Ken Jennings of the auction. He just won't be denied. He's winning every single one of these items. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's all. So we have sold the big cannon for the second time in a row. We sold it last year, and it's come back again, but this time like a lucky penny. And the big brass 31-inch cannon that does fire with a couple adjustments has been sold to Dan Wood. And then, of course, when it comes to the captain's chair, either in black or white, thank you very much again for the donation on this one. It is Dan Wood again at $3,500. So look at this. We put it on an auction, and Dan wins every single item. Okay. He's somewhere around. I see you over there. Hopefully, you've had an opportunity to call some friends and let them know that the Forgotten Children's Fund is happening right now in this virtual world. If we were over at Daniel's down in the basement, there's about, like 100 of us that are in there. It's a tight little spot, but it is always fun every single year. People look forward to the event. The food is outstanding, and the booze flows, and people laugh and have a great time. And in this case, we're in the virtual world, so it's much bigger. We got more people involved, and you're getting a chance to watch and to participate. Now, what is the Forgotten Children's Fund? And what is the history of the Forgotten Children's Fund? And how did it all get going? Well, it's a great story. And as I said, it's sort of a classic Northwest story because it really is about individuals with the community in a sense of helping one another. So it was in 1976. It was on a rainy evening, and a postman had found a letter that was sort of discarded off to the side, and he went to Francisco's Restaurant, which was over near Denny and I think 99, and then that turned into Deja Vu, which they charge like $12 for a Coke. I don't understand that. That's what I heard anyway. But so the postman brings the letter in, and reading the letter to Santa. And the postman said, listen, I don't know where this is. You guys could try to find where this came from. But if you can't find out who it is, you got to do something about this. Find out who had this. So Francisco and the rest that were sitting around looked at the letter, and they were unable. I don't know how long they tried for. This is before social media, before someone could call someone on a cell phone or put something up on Facebook. They did their best to try to find the kid. They were unable to. But yet it lit a spark in them, in their hearts, that they said, you know what? There must be other letters just like this and other kids just like this. What can we do? And that was the beginning of it. It was as simple as that. A postman finds a letter, hands it to the guys in the afternoon on a rainy November day in 1976, and then here we are today. Still goes because there are kids that would write a letter just like this, and Santa needs to answer it. And who is Santa? That's you. You're Santa. So this is your opportunity to be Santa, right? This is it. This is it. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to attempt to raise $100,000. We believe we can do this because every single year when we put this challenge before you, every single year, you exceed our imagination. Because your generosity, and you understand what Christmas is, and you understand that letters and kids like that need to know that somebody cares. And they won't know your name. They won't know who you are, but they'll know that someone dressed as an elf and Santa Claus coming through the door is delivering a present, not just any present from just some pile somewhere of presents, but the actual gifts that the kids have asked for. There is an army of volunteers that wrap these gifts. There's an army of volunteers that help to be able to transport all of these. There is an entire group of people that work tirelessly behind the scenes and organize it. If you've never seen it before, it is absolutely mind-blowing. They buy the toys from the lists that the kids write to Santa, and then everybody gets involved. You show up the day of the delivery of the toys, and you get some makeup on, and you get yourself your elf outfit, and everyone gets a chance to be a part of it. And I'm telling you, there's people that have been volunteering for this thing for years. They wouldn't miss it for the world. And everyone, I mean everyone, in a big, sometimes cold warehouse is filled with the Christmas spirit. But the main thing is, there would not be one smiling face. There would not be one striped giant stocking and crazy elf boot if it wasn't for you. These people that you see right now on the screen would not be smiling and holding one another tight and being part of a Christmas tradition if you were not here. So in effect, you are the engine of this whole thing. You're like the reindeer that pull the sleigh. If you weren't part of it as you are right now, this whole thing would just fall apart. And the letter that was handed off to the guys at the restaurant in 1976, it would just go away. Just like that restaurant went away. Just like so much in the Northwest, just sort of, where'd that building go? Well, there they knocked it down. I heard Bartell's turned into Rite Aid. All the sort of things that we know would just sort of fade. Unless you, right now, participate. And I know you want to. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open it up. I know Santa's up there somewhere. Santa comes out, and Santa was going to be able to go through each level from 5,000 to 2,500 to 1,000 to 500. But the nice thing is, we're going to be able to do this with every level. So everybody can give. Everyone can give at every single level. So if you'd like to give at $5,000 or $2,500 or $1,000, you know what you could do? You could just call your friends and say, hey, you know what? I'm not giving you a gift this year. You got enough. My friendship with you is enough. I'm going to give to the Forgotten Children's Fund. I want to keep that tradition of giving alive and well. So Santa, somebody can give it $5,000, right? Or someone can give it $2,500, right? Santa, $2,500. Or, just like we rehearsed, or 1,000. Santa, 1,000 or 500. Santa, a little bit more. There you go. All right. Hey, Santa, how about that 250? Go, go, Santa. Okay. Or the 100. And on the 100, do this, like you're in a rap. No, Santa, like you're in a kind of a hip hop rap video. No, you do, yeah, and then, yeah, make it fly. There you go. Wow, perfect. Okay, all right. So, gifts coming in. Thank you, thanks, Santa. 5,000, 2,500, 1,000, any level, anything you want to give. Here's the beauty part. We're going to do a match for you. That's right. So if you give $1,000, it'll turn into $2,000. We can match up to $20,000. A very, very generous individual, wishing to remain anonymous, says, I don't want any credit. I just want to be able to challenge other people. So if you give 500, turns into 1,000. Give 250, turns into 500. Give 100, turns into 200. Just like that. We've got $43,000 already. Again, our goal is to get to 100,000. We believe we can do that. You can see some of the gifts coming in right now. Pacific Yacht Management, as if you haven't done enough, there's another $800. Kurt and Diana, Lindsay, thank you very much. Your gift of $5,000, thank you. Again, a gift of 1,000 will turn into 2,000. A gift of 100 will turn into 200. That's our match that's going at $20,000 match. So take that money of yours and double it up. How about that? So your 250 turns into 500. Give it 100 right now. At $100, you wouldn't believe what we're able to do with your $100. We're going to get to that goal with your help. Don't forget the silent auction is going to stay open until midnight tonight. There's a crab in there, 15 pounds of crab. There's cod included in there. There's lots of other great live or silent auction items that are available till midnight tonight. You can continue to bid on that. Or right now, just take that money as you wanted to give. And again, this is your chance to say, I believe in the spirit of Christmas. I believe a child should not be able to have that day, December 25th, come and go, and to have someone feel as if nobody cares. This has got to be an incredibly difficult year for those families. I mean, even more so than it normally is. But you come in, this is you come in right now, and you're part of it. Okay, your gifts. Again, if you were going to give a gift to somebody, just call them or tell them tomorrow, I gave to someone that really, really needs my generosity. A $250 gift turns into $500. A $1,000 gift turns into $2,000, and we continue to be able to enjoy all of them. Roger and Rita Thompson, thank you very much for your gift of $250, which just got matched as well. You can see how close we are. Thanks to, there's the Pacific Yacht. Thank you for your help on that one. And there is Gordy. Ruth, thank you. Thank you for your gift of $100. Look at the gift that comes in from Foster Flauts. This is a $30,000 gift. And there's Kurt and Diana, again, with their gift of $5,000. These are just some of the ones that I see coming in right here. There's 500 from Green Living Trust. Thank you very much. And there's Burnett Bill. Thank you. Bill Burnett comes in with a gift of $100. Sam, thank you for bidding in the live. And then thank you for your gift of $250, which turns into $500. It's as simple as that because of the generosity of our $20,000 anonymous donor. All of that adding up quickly for us. And then we're going to see the thermometer easily be able to get to 100,000. The beauty of this is that the Christmas spirit is alive and well because of your generosity. And again, Don't let the fact that back in 1976, when a simple letter was delivered to a bunch of guys that were hanging around a bar and restaurant, shooting the S, having a good time, that was the beginning. That lit the spark, and it has turned into just this raging, wonderful, warm fire of love that every year envelops so much of the Northwest, from all the volunteers, the 400 volunteers, from the kids, the teenagers, and the adults that are all in that great big warehouse, which is not necessarily the warmest place to be at this time of year. They're wrapping presents, and they're making sure that they load them into the trucks, and then all the truck drivers that take all those presents out, and then all the Santa Clauses and the elves that go all around the Pacific Northwest. I can't remember how many homes we plan on going to this year. It's going to be a little different because of COVID. But the main thing is that you have really brightened someone's life. If you, by the way, I've sent a personal note, if you, next year, because this COVID thing's going to be done, next year, if you find that Christmas comes and goes and just sort of like, you're like Ebenezer Scrooge and humbug, and it doesn't mean anything. It's a fine reason to pick a man's pocket every 25th of December. Sign up and be a volunteer. I'm telling you right now, I still have my elf outfit. I was going to wear it tonight. Sign up and just go and wrap gifts, or be a part of the elf brigade, or be Santa Claus, put on a couple of pounds, grow out your beard, and you can be part of it. The tradition of giving is alive, and if you really want to live it in real time, sign up for next year. But the good news is the dollars keep coming in, your donation keeps coming in. This live is open till midnight. But the main thing is that every dollar matters, every single dollar. Thank you for your donations. Also, by the way, thanks to our sponsors, because we couldn't do this without you. And every year when you call or we call you, you have no hesitation. The sponsor list is so big, it takes up the entire screen, but they're all on there. There we go. We will be at the distillery next year. That's our plan anyway. And of course, Pacific Place, Aston Martin, thank you very much for the item that Dan had a chance to enjoy. Everybody from Automeister too, thank you. By the way, I take my car down there to Automeister. That's nice. And Prism, thanks everybody for your generous donation on all the sponsors that were coming in. And there are the rest of the gifts that come in as well. So thanks everybody for your generosity. All right, that takes care. Is Dan going to join me at some point? Is Dan coming over? Uh-oh, I got to get my 6 feet. Look at you, Mr. High Roller. Huh?
Had a good year.
Did have a good year. No, you know. Oh, I'm over here.
There you go.
All right.
Here, 6 feet.
Is that what 6 feet is?
Yep.
Hey, you
3 and
look
3.
nice.
Thank
you
you.
shaved and everything?
I did.
You look really good.
Thanks.
Okay, can I say on a personal note, you introduced me to this organization. I had kind of heard about it. I was shooting the show for Evening Magazine back when the show was good. And you came out, I think it was in September. And you said, Forgotten Children's Fund. I said, I kind of had heard about it, and I could tell that it was really meant a lot to you. And then you signed me up, and you and I became buddies, and then I had a chance to really experience it. So you've been doing this for how long?
20 years.
20 years. Does it ever get old?
No, it doesn't. And I got to say, this year's been a wacky year.
Yeah.
And I really felt the spirit this morning. We got an email from Debbie Acton.
Yeah.
So I sit on the board, and I think we got a shot up here, don't we? Did I get my shot? And this was me growing up.
Uh-huh.
And when Christmas came, we got to open a Christmas present on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm sorry. Which one are you?
I'm the little one there.
Little one. Okay.
There's 2 more after that. This is a very old picture.
Okay.
So the first present we opened up on Christmas Eve was, of course, new jammies.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you come down in the morning, Christmas Day, and the presents all under the tree.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a kid coming in Christmas Day and not having something.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I can't imagine. So that's why I do what I do, out of respect for my mother, who worked 3 jobs to put something under the tree every year. So I got a letter. I sit on the board, and
Yeah.
I got a letter from Debbie Acton, who runs the warehouse this morning. And we put this thing together. And about a month ago, when we had a meeting, and everybody's going, boy, we can't do it.
Yeah.
If we get somebody in the warehouse and they get COVID, that's the end of us.
Yeah. Right.
And everybody went, oh, well, we can do it another way. But they ended up pulling it off. And all these guys in this organization were ex-Marines.
Yeah.
Okay, they came back from the war, and they had to do something for this kid named Craig. And so Dick Nord gets on the horn, gets a hold of some state representatives. They say, no, you can do this. This is how you do it.
Okay.
You follow these guidelines. And Debbie puts it all together. And everybody came together, and we're doing it. We're going to do this for the kids this year, which we were this close, because I said in the meeting, I said, hey, let's call a news conference and say, hey, Christmas has been canceled. Let's see how far that goes.
Right, right.
But everybody pulled together, and we're doing it. And so with what we have tonight, this is going to put us, we've to date raised over $1.2 million in 20 years.
Yeah.
And this is a big deal because we pulled it together during this COVID thing. And next year, we're looking forward to it at Mischief Distillery with Mike and Patty Sherlock. It's going to be a really, really good time.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have done what we've done without you. I mean, you took us to the next level.
Well, I had fun. By the way, who says they're going to give it? Who's supposed to do a handstand? You. Me? I do a handstand? And why? I'm not known for handstands.
No, push-ups.
Push-ups. I mean, no one's already do a push-up. Do a handstand and someone will donate $100. Kathy M. Kathy M. will do it? What the hell? Here, hold my glasses.
All right.
Ah, you COVID.
Here.
But I don't even do handstands.
Wait, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. I don't even do handstands, but okay, you ready? I mean, I've like, it's been a while. All right, Kathy, for you, I'm going to do a handstand. As I remember from gym class, Mr. Bialy. By the way, Mr. Bialy said that he could cut an apple with his pinky. That's how tough he was. He would be able to karate chop the apple with his pinky. Never saw him do it, but anyway, that's even. So you do this. By the way, Kathy, let me just explain something. These pants were on sale at Nordstrom Rack. I wore a 32. They were a little tight, all right? I got a 31 going on right now, if you know what I mean. Like the Canon. So anyway, so it's a little, $100? I'm humiliating myself for $100. All right, here we go, Kathy. All right, yeah. No.
Curly, come
No,
on.
no, no.
Come on, Curly.
No.
Yeah, there it is.
There he goes. The blood rushes back to my head. All right, the main thing, Kathy, you're good for that. All right, Dan, come on back.
Up.
All right, so good for you. Way not to give up. Don't give up on the fact that COVID was in the way. You guys made all of this work. Anybody in particular you also want to thank for all the donations, because this is your opportunity, because if you miss someone, they're going to get mad at you.
Well, they're all there. You can see it all on the bottom. You can see all our donors. All these guys have been with us. And I think it would be remiss if we didn't thank Brandy.
Yes.
And she's really, I'm out there. We kind of got this started, and Brandy came in, and she's kind of the heart and soul of the thing. And she gets the volunteers. And
Yeah.
so John Curley, Mike and Patty Sherlock, all the people here you see on the bottom. I'm not going to name them all because they're all right there. We can all see them.
Yeah.
All our donors who every year come and show up. I mean, I don't know another captain's organization in America that does this. So
Yeah.
pretty special deal.
Christmas keeps going, and you have a toast that you normally do. It's part of the tradition, right?
Yes, I do. It's my great-great-great-great-grandfather was Samuel Preston. He carried the flag for George Washington across the Delaware.
Yep.
And it's a Scottish cheer, and a guy up in Canada gave it to me right after 9/11, and it really pulled us out of the doldrums. So if you raise your glass, everybody at home, and I'll give you the Scottish cheer. Cheers! Cheers to the lot of you, cheers! There it is. Thank you. It's a real crowd pleaser, especially in a crowded theater.
They love it.
Yeah.
You could do something from Freedom.
Yeah.
From what's the movie?
Braveheart.
Braveheart. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right. All right. Are you finished?
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
I'm
thank you, everybody,
Yes.
for doing what you do. Couldn't do it without you. Look at this total.
He means it from the bottom of his heart.
COVID.
Okay, so thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. And this is it. My last chance to be able to say thank you. And also just take care of a little bit of housekeeping. The fact that the silent auction stays open till midnight, you know that as well, and your gifts continue to come in. You have an opportunity to continue to give. We would expect even more. In fact, more money is coming in. Thank you, Roger and Rita Thomas, a $200 gift right there. And again, this is a gift that you are giving us and then we are giving to you. This is an opportunity for you to be able to participate in Christmas. As Dan pointed out, you saw a little tear in his eye. He was not going to let this COVID take Christmas away from these kids. There's our total right now. As we're rolling, we'll continue to be able to have updates to you. Please check your email. Thanks, everybody, for being a part of our evening. And you know what? Next year, we will all be in person and being able to celebrate Christmas in a very, very unique Northwest way. I'm John Curley. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Bye-bye.